Now my journey, I'm sort of crossing over between being a mentor and a mentee in several occasions because it is something that goes on throughout your whole life. I sort of do know back when I thought, oh, how did mentoring go when I first started out? And it was actually called counselling, and I had a counselling manager. And I'm pretty sure all too frequently it was only to tell me what I did wrong that week and who I upset or what I didn't do and, you know, whip me a bit harder. But really, over time I started to developing relationships with more senior managers or the people that I respected. And I was trying to think back, what was it that I respected out of those people? And it was the fact that they listened, they were honest, they didn't tell me what to do, they only opened up the options that are available to me. They challenged me to think about different courses of actions and how, when I'm faced with those circumstances again, I will react differently. And all of those sort of questions build your ability to respond to circumstances and to be a better person and certainly grow in your professional development. Now, I've got a few experiences and to make sure that I don't mistakenly identify the people, but one of my mentors was a mentor for quite some time, for 3 or 4 years, so it was a long-standing relationship, and I really felt that mentor knew me quite well. Until the time it was a coffee shop, just not near Woolies, I don't think, and the mentor had decided there was a new role coming up. It required me to resign and take up a position in a new company. That wasn't what I wanted. He didn't realise that that's actually not where I saw my career. And unfortunately, one small event like that, which flipped from being a discussion about feedback to being a direction, ruined that mentor relationship. It was pretty much over straight after that meeting. And it's disappointing, and you look back now, and again, I look back at how I managed that mentor relationship and say, did I set out the ground rules of that relationship up front, and what I was trying to get out of it and what I wasn't trying to get out of it? So, I'm sure there was guilt on both sides, but just watch that, because there are moments of truth that can ruin the relationship. I've had mentors who are pessimists, and they go, oh, this organisation's just, it's nothing, there's nothing more here, it's terrible, it's badly run. But that mentor doesn't appreciate the confidence in yourself that you can create that change. Now, I've seen enough people, and especially some of the work from the YPP, is you certainly have the power to create that change. And so really what you're looking for is the person to energise you and give you the tools and the power to make that change, not to tell you why you can't do it. So those mentor relationships left me somewhat underwhelmed, and so terminated them as quickly as I could. So lastly, mentors that set no limits, generate options, give me confidence, and let me take those chances. They're the mentors that I remember. They're the mentors who set my career on a different pathway. And not that they told me to go down that pathway, they just said, well, let's go through why it is you think that this will work out for you. Do you have the skills? Do you have the experiences? Is it the right timing? All those sort of questions, and all they do is ask questions and all you do is provide the answers. It's only up to you to make that final decision. Now, finding a good mentor is difficult. But a couple of little thoughts that I have for mentors is that don't be under the misapprehension that a mentor is a person who's more senior than you. Now, I offer this advice with a little bit of caution at more younger years. However, as you get a bit older, you find that there's people in your career who actually can be your peers, but wonderful sources of advice. Offer it up carefully, but don't always just think that you have to go for the most affluent person who you know, or apparently successful. You might find someone who's found their little thing in life, and that little thing is something that resonates with you, and therefore they will be the mentor that you want to latch onto. You'll be surprised when you look where good advice will come from.